let's put that back here. And now I drew on my finger. That is great. Well, okay. Hey everyone, there is Othegos and I'm back with another video. And today I will continue to play through Audrey versus the Poison Dreams, a game, as you know, that was entered into the 2021 Solitaire free-to-play game design contest hosted on BoardGameGeek. That contest is over, but I liked the game enough to continue playing it. There actually was another game, Dyson Crusoe, that I also finished off, like all 3 stages, and here we have 6 chapters. I played through 3 already, so there are still 3 to come. And today we'll be playing chapter 4, Partners. So you see I have everything ready here. I have my scissors and the glue and everything we need to be able to work on the legacy elements again. So this is a legacy dungeon crawler, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And the way we will do it today is I will read through the introduction goals, new rules and everything, so we know how everything continues. Then I will set up the game quickly and then we can start playing. I would highly suggest you watch the other videos. The first one for the main rules. Otherwise, you can also get to learn the rules in the last other videos because you see how I play. But I would highly suggest you go back to each of the other videos, to each of the other 3 chapters. I have a lot of timestamps in there, so you can go exactly where you want to. And I would suggest that you look at the stories. So the introduction, the epilogues, Maya's story, everything, so you know everything that happened in both stories. So we have the story with Audrey and Asher in the Dream Forest, trying to figure out what's going on with the nightmares, but we also have our kindergarten teacher in the real world, so to speak. At least I think it's the real world. We don't know, but it seems like it. And her name is Maya, and she's also having a few weird events there. So we still want to try to figure out what's actually going on with the story. Alright, and then let's look at the story bit here. Chapter 4, Partners. Introduction. North of the cliffs and east of the river vale sits the Rise. This is the highest part of Asher's territory and the highest point of the Dream Forest. A young mother dream tree sits at the top. A new scouting report has been delivered by Queen North's swarm. Poison has now taken hold of this dream tree too. Audrey and Asher are just 2 of thousands of guardians who defend the vast expanse of the Dream Forest. Northwest of the river vale sits a lush territory home to many guardians. If Asher can reach the border of this territory, then the guardians of the neighboring territory can be alerted to the poisoner, and word quickly spread throughout the Dream Forest. Audrey will head to the Rise to protect the dream trees, while Asher makes for the border to spread word of the poison. So we now have 2 tapers that we are working with. That's pretty cool. Our goals. Mandatory. Audrey must reach the mother dream tree at the highest point of the Rise, and Asher must reach the dream tree closest to the northwest border. Audrey and Asher must reach the destinations within 5 cards being played for movement. So we have Audrey starting here, needs to go up here to this mother dream tree here, and Asher needs to go here to the left to this dream tree at the same time. Pretty much at the same time, so when one of them reaches the destination, the other one has only 5 cards left to reach their destination. So we need to somehow time that quite well. Optional target, do not let 2 or more nightmares escape. So let's try to let none escape, or maybe just 1. Lose conditions, you may only cycle through the deck twice. If you lose, start the chapter again. Okay, good. So we know what to do. So new rules, we play both Audrey and Asher. Audrey plays the same as before, there are no changes. And so we only have the changes of the last chapters. And then we have Asher. Asher is jumping from Dream Tree to Dream Tree for certain card combinations. So let's see. Asher only moves when Audrey plays a Jack, Queen, or King for movement. Oh, okay. So so Audrey plays a Jack, King, or Queen for movement, not in combat. But so if it's being played for movement, then Asher jumps to the closest Dream Tree. Okay, that is pretty simple. Not too much new things to get to know here. So then I suggest that I will just set up the game and I will meet you right here very, very soon. Alright, and that should be pretty much the setup. So just a few little things. You see, we have the entire map this time, and not only just 2 of these tiles. I will not pull everything down now, but up there, right here, you can see it's right here is the dream tree we need to get to. So it's not too far. Well, it is quite far, but we will get there somehow. And this is where we need to get. That's the blue one here. And also up here, it's a little bit further up. You can't see it right now at the moment, but there's the dream tree Asher needs to reach. But that one is noted in blue also, so we know where to go. And also, I forgot a dream tree there. Give me a second. There we go. Now we should have all trees here. That should be fine. So, and we have 4 allies, so I will pretty much take the ones I had before. With the Rivervale colony, we can add cards from the draw deck to our hand. That is good. With the Asher Onyx tail, we can climb down cliffs. These 2 I need to use for this mission. And also I took Apex Otter again. We can't upgrade them, but we can eat 1 nightmare immediately, and that is pretty cool. So we can just skip 1 nightmare counter. And also here we have Makaya again to reclaim cards from the discard pile, so we have enough cards at least. That is very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And that's our starting hand. And also, this time we shuffled all the nightmares and all the sweet dreams into the dream tree deck. So that's going to be exciting. So let's see what happens there. So this time again, I will try to somehow get to all these reclaiming points and not fight too many nightmares. So one thing we need to know is that Audrey, when she goes on a dream tree, she needs to fight a nightmare again. Asher doesn't. Because probably, well, Asher is just jumping from tree to tree, minding his own business. So I think that is fine. All right. So then I suggest we get started. So let's see. We have some black cards and also some red ones. So we only move Asher with the face cards, so we only have 1 at the moment, so that's fine. We want to move Audrey further for sure. So let's see, I want to squeeze to that gap here, right? So we don't have to use Asher Onyx tail yet. So 1 black, 1 red, and another black. That would be fine. So let's play a black, a red, and another black, just like I said. So then we will be there. We didn't play a face card. We need to pay attention to that. So here, that's a resupply tile, so we can replenish our hand up to 6 cards. Okay, that's distributed quite evenly, so that's fine. Okay, so let's see. There's another resupply point. So we could use 3 black ones for that. Do I want that? Well, I can do that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, but I don't want to spend all black ones. I'm not sure if that's a good idea because, well, that's a good idea because then we need to go to the right with the red one, so that's fine. So let's spend these 3 here. So we will go, well, actually, no. Let me take that back. Why? Because if we play 2 of the same color right after another, the second one moves us 2 steps. So what we can do is, I can play the ace and then the jack to move 1 and then 2. And because I played a face card, Asher now jumps to the next dream tree over there. Okay, so resupply tile. Let's get a few cards here. We have a lot of red cards. We could now get rid of our hand and draw new cards. Because we have 5 or 6 of the same color, but we need to move a lot to the right anyway. So I don't think we really need to do that. We need to climb a cliff later on up here. You see it here if we don't want to go around. So we need, for 1 cliff wall, we need 2 spades. So we should try to get some spades into our deck. So let me just play 2 red ones to get to that resupply tile over there. But we need to play face cards because Asher still needs to jump quite a lot. So let's just play a 2 and a jack. So we get over there and Asher jumps to the next tree. We can resupply our hand. Great, we have another jack. Then, you know what? Let's actually, oops, it was bound to happen at some point. So let's just spend 2 black ones maybe to get Audrey over here, because we want to play that jack, right? Because we want to get more face cards for Asher. So let's play these 2, and then I can move 3 to the left. That will make Asher jump to the next green tree. Probably the next one would be that one there, I suppose. I think, yeah, that one is a little bit farther. And then we resupply our hand. Okay, we don't have any face cards. We only have reds. Reds are good because we need to go over there. But then again, I really want face cards. So I will discard all of these and draw 6 new ones. But we can only cycle through the decks twice. So we need to be a little bit careful with our card management here. But I think that is fine. We have 2 face cards. That is great. That's what I wanted. So I will spend both face cards actually to let Audrey move over there, and Asher can move twice. So jump and jump. So he's almost at the green tree up there. So let me pull down the map so you can see it. All right, I will not go down again. Go down the map again. I don't have any reason to do so. So I think like this, it can stay until the end of the chapter. So that doesn't look too bad, does it? All right. So now you can see Asher just needs to jump. I think this one would be cheating. So 1, 2, 3 more times. So 3 more face cards for Asher. And Audrey just needs to get up to that tree here. And we didn't fight any nightmares so far, which is good. All right. So we need to, we are on a resupply tile, so we need to replenish our hand. We don't have any face cards, but we also cannot exchange anything. So let's see. Can we go 4 to the left? We could. Just, I mean, we don't need to, but we need to get some face cards. We don't have any. I need to cycle a little bit through the deck. So, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need 3 cards for that, right? Like 1 black card for 1, then another one for 2, and then the next one for 3 again. So let's use all of these 3 to go around here. Then we can resupply. No face cards. Oh, 1 face card at least. Okay. So how can we work with that 1 face card? Well, let's see. So I could go up here with 2 red ones. Let's do that. Let's spend 2 red ones. So the ace is going to be low in combat in case we are in combat. And this one to go up here, resupply and get 2 new cards. No face cards. I don't like that one bit. 1, 2, 3. Then let's do it like this. Let's spend 1 face card and another black one to go. Oh, no, wait, that's not right. That's left, right, left. So we need a black, a red, and a black card. So let's spend these 2 cards and also a red card to go up here. Asher jumps to the next tree. So we need 2 more face cards. Let's resupply. Let's replenish our hand. We definitely need at least 1 other face card. So let's see. Well, if we could get rid of the red ones, we might be able to replenish our entire hand. That's 2 red ones. Well, right, left, right. Then let's do that. And let's move back down again. Right, left, right. That is 2 red ones and a black one. And then resupply again. Great. We not only have a face card, but we can also replenish our hand afterwards, hopefully. So, you know what? I'll do the same thing. Left, right, left. I will do the same thing again. I think. Will I? Well, not... Yeah... Not really. I think I will move down here. That is 2 to the right. That means that's 1 red one, and we can also play 2 black ones instead of a red one. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm down here. So Asher can jump. We just need one more face card, which we have now. Great. And now we just need to go around to that tree. We can't use Asher yet because we don't have any spades in our hand. And we need 2 spades. So then instead, one to the right. There would be 3 red ones. Oh no, 2 red ones, because it's the same color played after one another. So let's play the 5 and the ace to go right. So we can replenish our hand again. And we have the face cards we need. We do have 2 spades. That is good. That is good. So we need to move 1 to the left here. That we do with the face card here. Because now Asher jumps up here and we are up there. And now we only have 5 more cards until we need to reach that tree with Audrey. But I mean, we're right beside it, right? And I will spend these two spades here for the Asher Onyx Tail to use them to climb 1 cliff wall. So we can just climb that cliff wall here. You can see it there with the 2 spades. And now we reach the dream tree. So the last card we play, which let's take the 10, will be our last card played here. Just for story purposes. And that's it. That's it. We don't need to fight a nightmare here on the tree. As far as I know, we could do it now, but we have Apex Arthur anyway. I could use all these skills to replenish my hand and everything, so we would be able to eat the nightmare anyway, probably. So it doesn't really matter if we defeat the nightmare or not. So that is it. We are done with the next chapter. All right, great. So that is already it. So let's just check, just to be safe again. Give me a second. There we go. So, Audrey must reach the mother dream tree at the highest point here of the rise, and Asher must reach the dream tree close to the northwest border. That's correct. So that's right. Audrey and Asher must reach the destinations within 5 cards being played. We already did that. There was only 1 card in between, or 2 cards for climbing the cliff wall, right? We had 2 more cards we could play, and maximum would have been 5. Do not 2 my nightmare escape. We did that. We didn't cycle through the deck twice, so we didn't lose it all. Okay, that's great. So we are done with that chapter. So what we will do now is, as usual, we will now read through the epilogue and construct Maya's story and everything again. All right, so let me put everything a little bit to the side. So let's put our allies on one pile. We didn't do any dream tree stuff, so let's put that over here. We don't need that. So this is all the cards we played. This is the deck we didn't use, just in case we need it. And that's our last card played. Let's put that there. So, and then we can continue over here. So let's see, chapter 4 partners, that's fine. We did all of that. All right, and now we first do the jungle changes, which is for the legacy elements, right? So, chapter 4, chapter record, part 1. The jungle changes. Let me move everything a little bit to the left. Like this. Okay. I think this way we should be okay. As the battle against the poison gains intensity, the changes to the forest also grow in size. The scale of the poison is leaving scars across a land that is deeply connected to the world of dreams. Now we see the last card played pile, which is only 1 card in our case. If we have more black or more red cards, we have more black cards. So then all bodies of water join up to form a single system. If any water tiles are completely disconnected from the river, then take a blue pen and color in any land tiles disconnecting the bodies of water. Okay, or we will not do it with a pen, we will actually glue it on. Alright, so you see, up here we have a river and here, and these are not connected. So we need to connect those now. Let me pull it a little bit up so you can see it better, like this. So, right, these bodies of water here on the left. So, it just says we need to connect them. So, we need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 tiles. That's quite a lot. Let's see if we have that many. So, you see, we have quite a few tiles here. So, and let's just make like a small river here, right? So, let's do like this here. So that would be 1, 2, like this here. 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me finish that up quickly. All right, let's hope that I cut everything right. Like this, right? See here? And then we have like a really cool river going down here. Cool. So let me quickly glue that on. All right, like this. I think that kind of works. I had to cut that because I forgot that these are 2 different tiles here, but like this. And see, now we have a river going through the entire map there. Cool. All right, so that was it. And now, of course, right, so next time we should think about using Tamir again, because he can help us move through water quicker, because water is a little problem. All right, so, and now the Nightmare's version, take any nightmare cards which entered combat. We didn't have any, so we don't need to upgrade any nightmare cards, which is great, because then they don't get harder. So we need to use any nightmares here. Then an ally grows stronger. You know, may upgrade 1 ally. Okay, so we know that. Okay, from the last chapters already. So we can take 1 ally and just cross out 1 starting ability. So they have the stronger one here. This one is already upgraded. We can't do that. This one is upgraded. This one we can't be upgraded. So we can only use Asher, which is cool. We can actually climb 2 cliff walls with Asher, which is pretty cool. So let's do that. So let's cross out that one here. Okay. So let's put that back here. And now I drew on my finger. That is great. Well, okay. So we did that. Optional mission, a permanent corruption. If 2 nightmares escaped, 2 dreams are permanently corrupted, but that doesn't happen. So that is great, because we finished everything the way it was supposed to. All right, and now we have our clues here again. Let me pull that up. So right here you see the clues again that we need to store on our allies as usual. Oh, do we still have enough room? We have 5 clues. Oh, but barely. What happens if they are all full? I don't know, but I will do that quickly now as usual and speed up the process as you know it. All right, and you see, now our allies are almost all full, but there's still a little bit of room. So I don't know what happens when we don't have any room anymore. All right, so let's continue here. Let's see, chapter record part 2. Okay, cool. So, you know what? Let me get everything out of the way here. This is just not working out the way I would like it to. Like this, and we don't need the allies for now, I suppose. Let's put that all up here so you can see everything on one screen. I don't have to pull it up all the time. Okay, so, cool. All right, let's continue. Chapter 4, Chapter Record Part 2, Epilogue. Audrey stands at the top of the rise, from where she can see all of both Asher's and her territories. The top of the trees, the birds flying overhead, and the smooth flow of the river are in stark contrast to the raging battle for the soul of the forest. I hope Asher made it, Audrey prays. In normal circumstances, watching a sunset from the top of the rise would rank among the most beautiful sights in the world. But the worry prevents Audrey from enjoying anything. And then, just as she is about to start her descent back into the forest, she hears a tapir's cry, and then another, and another after that in the distance. Soon the forest is full of tapers' cries as word spreads from guardian to guardian and all are warned of the poison. Help is on its way. Asher made it. Fruit continues to grow on the mother dream tree at the top, dreams that will soon be released into the world. One dream in particular catches Audrey's eye. Not poisoned, but not growing true either. Let's see what is happening here, Audrey says, and she takes a bite. Soon she's enveloped by the dream world. Alright, the interlude continues on the next page. So as usual, what we do now is we only have one card in our last plate pile. That's only one. So we will have to draw 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at random, and then need to deal with whatever we get here. And that is quite a few different things, so I like that. So I'll just put them here. So I will have to put all the values and suits in here. I will quickly do that, and then I will meet you again for the interlude. All right, so we did everything here. Nightmares didn't escape. The name of our character is Maya. The animal is the squirrel. And the additional person is our mentor, Plato, but I call him Platon because I had to do that because of 6 letters. The location where you first talked with B in Interlude 1, I don't know. In Interlude 1, okay, we will have to take a look at that, right? So let's see. So we have the chapter record part 1, and then should be the interlude here at some point. There. Where did we speak? We speak, oh, in a lush forest. Right. Let's say a lush forest. That's cool. I didn't even really think of that anymore. The animal in your dream, and this was our mentor. Okay, so now let's put that here on the left and then continue the story. So I will do it like I did last time. Now I will guide you through the interlude, and I will fill everything in with the suits here and with the names and everything. And after that, I will read through everything again so you can hear the entire story. If you want to see the process of me filling that in, that's great. Otherwise, as usual, I have a lot of timestamps for these Audrey videos here. So just go into the timestamp section, either into the pinned comment, if I pinned that yet, and otherwise into the description of this video, and then you can also jump to where I read the story. Just do whatever you like there more. Okay, so let's fill in all A's first, I think. Maya and Maya. Here is Maya. Here is Maya. And also here. And here. Yeah, there is a lot of Mayas here. Alright, then we need to fill in all these squirrels. Let me do that too. Alright, then we have C, Plato or Platon. Do we have any C's here? Yeah, we have one here. And one here. Okay, and then we also have D, that's the lush forest. At the lush forest. Do we have any more of these? I don't think so. Okay, and now we put in all the values here. So the wobblings, blah, 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 here. But Maya starts either walking or crying curled up in a ball. Well, we have 0 to 2 nightmares escape, which is good. So she will be walking, which is good. We don't want to be crying curled up in a ball, right? Okay. And then we continue here. Must be exposition time. You've summoned me here as a dream guide. Oh, so the squirrel. We are back at the beginning again. That's exactly what the squirrel said at the beginning when we met it. A curious choice if you can say it about myself, but here I am. So either we say, what, you said that already? Or where did you go? Why am I back here? I think I like this one more. Like, I mean, Maya realizes immediately that she is probably traveling back in time or anything like something like that, or maybe another dimension. Oh, I don't know what's happening here, but she knows she wouldn't like be like too confused. So where do you go? Though we need a heart or a diamond for that. So let's just take the diamond here. Where was that? So what you said that already. We will cross that out, and yeah, that's great. Maya says, never mind that now. I'm here because your mind wants. So either what do you mean by that, or you're saying we've met before? Well, that's the squirrel. How the squirrel reacts. Let's do the second one again. Actually, you're saying we've met before. So because the squirrel is quite clever too. And we need a heart or a diamond for that. Let's take the other diamond here. Okay. Turn around. Pick on cross one. Knives. Why would I have knives? I do like a good twirl, but what's this about knives? I like this third one actually, but then I don't have any hearts left or any red suits left. So let's take the knives. Why would I have knives? Let's do that. We will take let's take the spades for that. And we cross all of that out. Okay. Knives are often symbolic in dreams. Okay, turns around. Maya turns around, sees a Malaysian tapir standing meters away. So we need to pick one value here. Let's take one of the... Let's do it funny. Let's just say the tapir is just standing like 3 meters away. That's pretty funny actually. 3 meters away. Because that's really scary, right? The tapir lifts her snout. Here. Am I imagining you too, or a new dream guide? Do I really need two? Well, I think Audrey doesn't think that she's imagining it, right? So we will have to use the heart now, because I don't think she's imagining all of that. So she knows that this is all somehow real, even if it's really weird. Okay, this is Audrey. You won't remember me. The rest of this, however, you will have a vague recollection. Well, we don't have any red suits anymore, so we need to take the black suits. So have vague recollection. Your brain is working. So here, other animals, Audrey asks, and then we need to say, tell me about them. She orders, because she can't ask gently anymore, because we don't have any red suits left. All right, and we still have these values up here. So where do we put in values? Here is one. Oh, wait, here. Maya responds with a perfect recall because because we didn't let any nightmares escape. And then we also add 2 values here. But why here? What's the connection? Audrey asks. Loud fake coughs interrupt the discussion. Well, too many fake coughs. Do we want to make it a little bit funny? To have like really a lot of fake coughs? Like we have 7, 3 and then 10s all around. So let's you know what? Let's be a little bit funny. Let's take one of the 10 values here, the queen, and then also take I don't know, the 3. So it's like 13 loud fake coughs. Like it's like really a lot. Okay. All the orders, but be quick. I can only stay here another, how many minutes? 7, 10, or 10. Let's say another 10 minutes. So, but now we somehow missed 2 numbers. But there is no more line here that... Oh, up there. Minutes pass with no obvious signs of life intruding in the calm. That would be 17 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. That sounds okay. All right, and now we're done. So now we put everything in here. Now I will just read through the story, and then we are done with the video, because then we have chapter 5 next video. Okay. Interlude 4. The dream crosses over. The world blinks, but instead of the nothingness of before, Maya is back at the lush forest. Maya is nowhere to be seen. 17 minutes pass with no obvious signs of life intruding on the calm. What's going on? Maya shouts, to no one in particular. More time passes and nothing seems to respond. Maya starts walking. Finally, Maya feels movement, a sudden rush behind them. They turn around, and there stands the squirrel. First time here? The squirrel asks. Must be. Exposition time. You summoned me here as a dream guide, a curious choice if I can say that about myself. But here I am. Where did you go? Why am I back here? Maya says. Never mind that now. I'm here because your mind wants. You're saying we've met before? The squirrel reacts. Where are the knives? Maya asks. Turn around, turn around. Knives? Why would I have knives? The squirrel asks. Knives are often symbolic in dreams, a third voice adds. Maya turns around and sees a Malaysian tapir standing 3 meters away. The tapir lifts her snout in the air, smelling. I can see why the fruit had a strange shape. This dream is fighting corruption, bordering on a nightmare. The brain has reset the dream to try again. Might work, might not. A new dream guide? Do I really need 2 of you? Maya asks. No, my name's Audrey. I look after dreams. Don't worry, when you wake up you won't remember me. The rest of this, however, you will have a vague recollection of. Your brain is working, trying to achieve something. That's why it's trying multiple times. It must be important. This is just weird, Maya comments. Sure, why not? You can be real, just like the pictures of those other animals. Other animals? Tell me, Audrey asks. Tell me about them, she orders. A frog, a kingfisher, a snake, a monkey, some bees, and some ants. Just a load of pictures flashing, and then I ended up back here, Maya responds. With perfect recall. If I'm dreaming, this thing is a right mess all over the shop. What's any of this supposed to mean? That's interesting. That's from my world, and that shouldn't be here, which means it's a reflection of the poisoner, which is probably why your dreams reset. But why here? What's the connection? Audrey asks. 13 loud, fake coughs interrupt the discussion. Excuse me, I'm the dream guide here, the squirrel states. Sure, please take over, Audrey says. I need to see more. The knives are important. When did the last one appear? The last one? It was when we started talking about Platon, Maya recalls. Then, dream guide, let's go see Platon, Audrey orders. But be quick, I can only stay here another 10 minutes. The clock is ticking. And with that, we end chapter 4 of Audrey versus the Poisoned Dreams. And next time we will have chapter 5 called Cleanse the Forest. Okay. Oh, I can already see here north-south something. Okay, so we have new mechanics again, which is good. All right. So, this is the end of chapter 4. If you're still watching, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you enjoy watching me play this game as much as I enjoy playing it. It's really a lot of fun. And we are getting towards the end. I think that's the perfect length for such a game. I think 6 chapters is great. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but I think there is still more room for a few new mechanics. So I'm looking forward to that. So if this is the first of my videos you watch, or you don't know my channel yet, why don't you head over there, say hi. There are a lot of videos that you might enjoy. Maybe there's just 1 or 2 videos you might enjoy, but I mean, that's pretty good too, right? So it'd be great to see you there. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, take care everyone, and cheers.